Hey, while we're waiting on Mai, this has been a bucket list adventure for us. This is the whole Alaskan adventure. We do have smaller parts if you'd rather see that, but this one is more detailed and will give you all the things that you need to know when you're wanting to go and dream of going to Alaska too. We start off with a one-way adventure on the Princess Cruise Lines and go all the way to Anchorage, where we use that as a home base. So on this video, we're going to take you to Ketchikan, Juneau, Skagway, Glacier Bay, Fjord, not to mention Anchorage and so much more. We're going to see so much wildlife and have a really wild time. We're going to ride a seaplane, take a private helicopter, and land on a glacier. For your convenience, we put timestamp points of interest in the description below. That way you can use this as a guide or skip to what interests you the most. Then go back and find it again. And so with that said, why don't you come and join us?
I'm ready. What are you waiting for?
Hello world, wake me up to another good morning, time to go. Got that smile upon my face, 'cause there's excitement in the chase, this I know. Yeah, I'm going for the ride and find myself, I am alive and I soar. Still I run toward the wind and let the challenge draw me in, 'cause I want more. Oh, we are all looking for adventure. 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 Oh, wake up heart and wake up mind, and see the world is yours to find and know. With every passing day there's more, calling you out to explore. Get up and go. There is joy found in the race, and I feel it in the place where I'm free. And I simply can't deny it, that I feel adventure calling out to me. Yeah, we are all looking for adventure. 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 We are all looking for And I'm living free, living free, living free, and I was meant to be. Living free, living free, living free, and I was meant to be. I'm living free, living free, living free, and I was meant to be free. Meant to be free.
Everybody cheering. Back up! Full stop. Wow. Wow. It's hard to see this on camera, but we're literally inches from the top of the bridge.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mila. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Mila.
Happy birthday, man.
Well, today is Mai's birthday, and if you want to have a really happy birthday, the Princess Cruise Lines go way out. Or maybe I should say they go a little overboard. She had birthday every day of that cruise. And let me tell you, she enjoyed every minute of it.
Happy birthday, it's a special day. Happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, today it's your party. Happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, it's a special day. Happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Wow, champagne.
Happy birthday, today it's your party. Happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
So we traveled all night, and we barely got any sleep because it was just so beautiful watching the landscapes in our balcony. So right after this great breakfast, we pull into our first port, Ketchikan. And of course, today's not her birthday any longer, but on this ship, it still is. All right, let's see how Mila. Oh, Mila. Mai does like her shopping. These seaplanes are taking everybody for an aerial view of whale watching. There's all kinds of excursions that you can take advantage of. They had excursions such as seeing black bear and moose. We decided to hang around the port. One thing nice about a cruise ship is you have your food, your hotel, and everything included, and it's really nice traveling down the water. I can only think of one drawback besides rough seas. Everybody hits the port at the same time, so everything's a little busier when the ship comes in. Of course, that's some of the decisions you'll have to make when you're traveling. This is our very first cruise, and we're really thoroughly enjoying ourselves, though. Well, that was a fun time in Ketchikan. Now we're back on the ship and headed to Juneau, Alaska. We make a quick stop at the Mendenhall Glacier just before we take the whaleboat excursion. I've been on lots of whaleboats and most of them take you way out to sea. None of them have been more scenic than this, and this is something that they're right here in these straits. And we saw so many whales. This is another view from the Mendenhall Glacier. Wind down another great day, and somebody's a little bit tired. I guess we both are. Good morning, Skagway, Alaska.
Welcome to Skagway.
Well, we were going to take the White Pass Yukon route train, but unfortunately there was a mudslide at the port, which left the timing all wrong. But we still had a really great time. We nearly had the ship to ourselves. So we're very excited about finally making it to Glacier Bay. Looks like it's about to crack any second. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. If somebody would have told me we'd go to Alaska and had to bring our tuxedo, I don't think I would have believed them, but here we are.
Hey to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear my love, happy birthday to you.
Yes, another birthday. You really gotta have your birthday here. They have several professional photographers and you can get all kinds of different shots on the ship. We are in the Prince William Sound and we're heading towards College Fjord. It's a beautiful landscape of tall mountains and more than a dozen glaciers in one spot. This is quite possibly the most beautiful area we've traveled yet.
Hello there. It's nice to be here in Alaska.
So you might think we're crazy sitting in the balcony of Alaska, but the lure of the beauty is just phenomenal. And we did dress the part. And by the way, there was some days that was almost 80. It was kind of an unusual year. Yes, you saw right. There's people swimming in the pool. Well, the hot tub wouldn't have been bad, but you can see we weren't dressed for swimming. I didn't even think they'd have it open for this trip.
Last supper.
Our last supper. It doesn't look like it, but we arrived late to Whittier. It looks like the sea otters are having fun, but I'm sure they're really fishing, but it does look cute to watch them. It's just a shame it wasn't a little bit lighter out. Look, it's nearly midnight. We're now in the land of the midnight sun. So it's after midnight and it's still daylight. Look at that. The Alaskan Railroad. From here, there's no Uber or taxi. You must take the bus or train through this 2-mile-long tunnel, the second largest in the United States. Whittier is just 60 miles from Anchorage. We're in the tunnel now, then we'll be driving the spectacular Turnagain Arm, actually parallel with the Alaskan Railroad. It's some of the most beautiful scenery that Alaska is famous for, so just enjoy.
This is Beluga Point.
Well, we made it to Anchorage and now we're at the Embassy Suite Resort, and you can just see how nice it is right here in the lobby. This was a nice hotel. thing that's really great about Anchorage is you can use it as a home base to everywhere. All our excursions had a van meet us at the lobby hotel.
Mila, don't feed the bears.
And when we got around town, we used a taxi or an Uber. It was both cheaper and more convenient. I love to travel at Embassy Suites because they're nice suites just like this one, and they usually have a manager's reception. The internet said this is a really great place to find moose, and this is good bicycle trails here. We'll do that later on. But be prepared for some serious mosquitoes. So he's real excited to see this big bull moose. This is the time of year where they have like a velvet on their antlers. Later he'll scrape all that off and look more like this. And now a super exciting private helicopter tour.
There's just no words to describe this. Alaska Helicopter Tours also offers helicopter trips to dog sledding, hiking, ice climbing, glacier paddling, glacier hiking, bicycling, running, or almost any custom adventure from the Kincaid Glacier Valley. This is just unbelievable.
Yeah.
No alcohol for me.
No alcohol. Also, you're required to wear boots because it's like slippery as ice on this glacier.
Very nice.
And the special tracks take a little getting used to. It also requires you to have a confidence that they'll hold you up and do the job, which is hard to do as a beginner.
That's so quick. It's so quick. Your boot. Yeah, I saw that.
This morning we're going to fly with Russ Seaplanes to local glaciers near Anchorage. Originally we were booked a ride to Denali and Katmai. Unfortunately, due to weather, we were not able to fly. And although we were so disappointed, we still had fun on this local flight. This is the sensational Glacier Wildlife and Sightseeing Tour. It takes you over miles of rugged Alaskan wilderness through the alpine valleys and over vast aquamarine glaciers. Just look how big it is. You'll simply be amazed. No cameras can truly show what this is like. On both the helicopter tour and the seaplane, we saw lots of wildlife, and yes, bear and moose too. But I'll have to say, it's hard to see wildlife on a plane or a helicopter. They both have tours to drop you off at certain spots to see wildlife on the ground. Today was the day we were supposed to do Katmai. That's the place where the bears catch the salmon right in their mouth, the Brook Falls. Unfortunately, it was just a little too cloudy over by Katmai.
Hungry.
The river red sockeye, Alaska salmon, deep fried beer batter with sweet potato fries and French oven bakery baguette grilled bread.
All right.
Nice.
Joy, want me to take your picture for you?
Yeah, I do. Mine was so hungry.
Yeah, I'm so hungry.
This is the first course.
Enjoy.
Got more coming. All right. So we ordered another meal between us so that we can take it to go for lunch tomorrow. Well, one thing nice about Anchorage is they perfectly blended the wildlife and the city. With over 250 miles of paved trails inside the city and over 223 medicinal parks, you can find wildlife and wilderness right outside your hotel. In fact, we had a bicycle rental shop right in the next building over, and we had trails nearby. We also did Uber, Lyft, and taxi service to get the bike rentals closer to the other places we wanted to go. That way we didn't have to do the whole 250 miles on bike. To help you out, we have links in the description below for all your adventures in Anchorage. Anytime you encounter wild animals, especially dangerous ones like moose and bear, always give them their space. Be very respectful. Harbor seals spend half their time on sea and half of their time on land. They live in both the North Atlantic and North Pacific Oceans and can be found anywhere from cool temperature waters to cold Arctic. So these cute creatures are the river otter, and in Alaska sometimes they call them land otters to tell the difference between the sea otters that are here. Well, anyway, you really otter see the otters. Please consider subscribing and give us a like and a comment too. Thank you. Beep beep. Now we know what he thinks of you. This is caribou in the wild, but if they raise them, they're called reindeer. One thing I think is a little silly is when you go to a restaurant, they call it reindeer meat. I'm not sure what Santa thinks of that. This is the muskox. It's a species which is a living relic of the Ice Age. So this poor black bear just wanted to sleep and Mike kept pestering him. Right now, this is a perfect way to see this is a grizzly, the hump on his back. This one here is a big Kodiak Bear because it's from the Kodiak Island, and they're only residents of that one island. And they are the second biggest bear. Of course, the polar bear is the biggest. You may notice this brown bear is almost black. Sometimes they can be black, and the black bears can be brown. They call them a cinnamon bear. The other way to tell a difference is the long claws and the teeth, but you usually don't want to get that close. Well, it really looks like these crows are pushing their luck. This is the wild Mila beast. She gets so aggressive when she's hungry, and she's so hungry. Biscuit my fat. Here's some fresh caught salmon from Ship's Creek, and you'd be amazed at the difference of the salmon taste here. One thing nice about Anchorage is they got flowers everywhere too.
Alright. Mila's in her element.
Well, it's a little rainy today, but that's okay. This is the normal Alaskan weather, believe it or not. We've been having really sunny days and even 80 degrees weather, which is not normal. Well, they did a really great job making this restaurant so special. They even got these domed igloo-type huts to help you with the rain and the cold. And it was a real nice touch that they give you a blanket to wear on them chilly evenings. Well, the restaurant at the Inland Hotel was awesome, but we wanted to check out this one on the water, too. This is our final night, and it's right here on Cook Inlet, so it was really nice. Having our final breakfast here at the Inland Hotel. We still got our awesome rest of the day planned because we don't fly out until later. We're going to see the Alaska Museum, and we're going to just take our bags over to an area where they got near the Welcome Center. They store them for you while we're waiting for the plane. The Anchorage Museum is a Smithsonian affiliate and celebrates Alaska native cultures. It features art of the North and a history of Alaska through its exhibits. Here's Mai's dream, wall-to-wall TVs in her bedroom. Well, here's the airport. It's really a pretty nice airport. We were really excited that we had no layovers on the flight home. This shows exactly why it's so hard to get around Alaska. Can you imagine building roads in this? And that's why places like Juneau has no real roads to it. You have to use the Alaskan Marine Highway. Well, this has certainly been a dream come true. We've been dreaming about this for years. The one thing you do need to know about Alaska, though, it don't come cheap. It's difficult to get around, and it's very expensive during the peak time that we came, which was the beginning of July. 4th of July was kind of odd because the fireworks were after midnight, because we're in the land of the midnight sun. We really came at this time because we wanted to see the big salmon run at Katmai. And of course, this is the time where the weather is the best.
Hey, thank you all for watching. We really appreciate it. Be sure to subscribe and leave a comment and hit that like button too. And one of these two videos was just selected for you to watch, and they're one of ours too.